Yeah, I think this is great. I agree with everything that was said except the analogies, of course. I wholeheartedly support this as well. And I would also challenge us all as we think about what does the next phase look like, because we've done some groundbreaking stuff over the last many years. Pam Weidman, I echo that, like the best, the absolute best to work with, knows her stuff front to back and is dedicated to it. I think our next chapter needs to not be, though, just upping dollars. I think there's a tendency for us to do that, to say, well, 50 was last time and 75 was the match, so in order to beat that, we have to beat it with dollars. Sure, let's beat it with dollars, but let's also innovate a little bit. I think we've tested and trialed a few things that now we have some data on. Ms. Weidman knows those data points well, and I think a lot of us work on things individually in this topic. Around the state, around the community, and I think it's time for us to kind of unite all those things under one banner where possible. And there's two things that I've been working on. One is with our General Assembly, finding opportunities to innovate with funding there in different ways. But the other one I'm most excited about is collaborating with the private sector folks here in the development community, but also with a bunch of partners in Wilmington, both the development community, private sector folks like Live Oak Bank and others, and then this nonprofit organization called Cape Fear Collective. And I introduced them to our Charlotte folks, to folks like Mark Etheridge, who have been doing innovations with NOAA. And it's that entire model of for low profit that I think could be where we really revolutionize this next step, because we can go out there, and if the private sector invests in this, treating it, more like a bond than a stock, willing to get limited returns, we can unlock massive amounts of money that can enable us to truly make a huge dent in the affordable housing crisis as we know it. So my hope is that we look towards these groups. I'm talking to them right now about expanding it and creating a Carolina collective where we throw all these innovations, the things we read about in the Fast Company article, things like that, and then we just unify. So my hope is that that can be a challenge for us as well.